millennials are buying 1/3 of all houseplants.
Owning plants makes millennials feel like grown-ups. And while we otherwise delay traditional adult milestones like owning houses and getting married and having children, plants are sort of like our leafy green kids. And if that's the case, I am a terrible mother. These are my poor dead plants. I murdered them.
Summer Rayne Oakes has had better luck. She turned her Brooklyn apartment into a jungle.
I know it's over 400 species and it's probably well over 700 plants now. And I just will always keep on getting new plants and new species because it's what interests me. It's kind of like my Netflix.
It's demand from young people like Oakes driving the emergence of direct-to-consumer plant stores like The Sill. Eliza Blank founded the store in 2012 after having a less than satisfactory time buying plants for her own New York apartment.
Originally, it was really inspired by my own experience of having to go to all sorts of different places in and around the city to try and find plants that would suit my lifestyle. Ultimately, killing everything, as most New Yorkers do.
Analysts say the recent boom in houseplant sales is being directed by millennials and their living situations. Many of us can't or won't buy houses because they're so damn expensive, so we're waiting it out in smaller urban spaces that we can actually afford.
Central Park aside, cities aren't exactly known for their green space.
People are in more confined spaces. They don't necessarily have backyards. They may not even have balconies. And you still want to have that kind of connection to nature, or at least what nature affords you.
They also make us feel like we're living in an Urban Outfitters ad. Instagram is littered with aesthetic photos of sun-soaked living rooms filled with houseplants.
As millennials were getting fed all of this really inspirational imagery, they were saying, oh, I would really love a plant in my home, but now what?
Now what is that we run out and buy a snake plant, name it Derek, and hope it doesn't die.
Houseplants offer low-stakes responsibility that fits in with many millennials' lifestyles, a departure from how previous generations tend to interact with plants.
So where my mother might spend 6 hours on a Sunday in her backyard, not only do I not have 6 hours, but I probably don't have a backyard.
If you kill a plant because you had a hectic week at work and forgot to water it, it's a bummer, but it's not the end of the world.
It's not really the same thing when you sub a ficus for an actual kid.
I'm not saying the benefit of having plants is that you can legally kill them. The benefit of having plants is that plants make us happy.
You know, obviously plants have so many benefits that we are aware of, but maybe have forgotten since middle school science. You know, the fact that they clean the air and the fact that they, have actually been proven to increase things like our productivity or boost our mood.
I'm not saying that you need to have like 800 or whatever, but you gotta do what makes you feel happy.
From here at The Sill, I'm Abby Tang, and you're watching Business Insider Today.